is Sam, the Frugal Hugel gardener, and here I am in front of one of my banana plants. This is an ice cream banana plant. As you can see, there's a rack on it, and there's some PVC pipes supporting the rack, as there is with other ones around my property. Now, up over here, normally I make an X and I wedge it up, but I got a little creative and I thought of something, and right now I'm outside and I'm going to go ahead and test it. I got a bunch of 1-inch thick wall Schedule 40 PVC pipe, about 200 bucks worth. It's amazing how much PVC pipe went up in the past year. But anyway, the last time that I did these, I would make an X like this to support the banana plant. But I was kind of thinking, these are 10 foot and I want the tallness of them. If I just separate them and put a hole here and a hole there and put a string through it, the string will cradle it, and I could just push it up like that. I could utilize the whole 10 feet of the pipe instead of putting it down about a foot or more and only having 8.5 or 9 foot of height. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a try, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take a drill and right here, and I'm going to go ahead and drill some holes. So let me go ahead and do this one. I don't know, about thumb's length down. I just want a little bit, or an inch down will be fine, about like that. Hopefully I could drill this in between my legs like that. Okay, let me go get a little punch and we'll drill it out. So I'm going to go over there, so I'll bring the camera with me. I just like this as the backdrop. So let me go over there and get a punch to start it, or a smaller drill bit so it goes in without slipping. Okay, so I'm over here in front of some blue Java banana pumps that I separated and planted in pots, and I'm letting the corms root now. So I just went in the house and grabbed another drill bit. It's the first one I seen. Gonna put the smaller one on. Generally, the smaller bits will drill in real easy like this. This will be my starter hole. That's a bent drill bit too. Okay, and right over here, gonna do this one. Okay, now I'm gonna swap out the bit and put a wider one in there. And let's go ahead and drill this out. Okay, so that worked. Usually when you use your drill bit to drill a hole, if you use let me straighten this out. If you use a smaller bit first, it's a starter hole, so the bigger bits have a tendency of going off the edge. So with the smaller hole drilled, it's a starter hole, it's easier to drill through. So I did that. So let me go ahead and take some of this rope that I have here. Now it could be rope or it could be wire, a thicker wire, that way it doesn't cut into the plant when you lift. So I'm just using rope because this is the first thing I seen this morning. I had it laying around. This is the same rope that I used on my flagpole. This is the excess. So I drilled a good sized hole just so I could put this through it like that without struggling. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go ahead and give it a tie like that. And right over here, what I want is when I push this up, I want enough meat like that to grab around the banana plant. So that this looks like it should be room enough right here to grab around the banana plant. Because remember, we're grabbing it up at the top, not at the bottom. So, I'm going to go ahead and tie this up right here. Before I cut it, I'm going to tie it. I don't want to cut it too short. You know how that goes, Murphy's Law. So, and this is my demo model, my first one I'm doing like this. Here. Okay, so I have 2 knots right here. And that should be plenty. So let me go ahead and cut this off right here. Now if I get out my my plastic burn-in station that I have, I'll burn these and they'll cauterize and they won't unravel. But since this is my prototype, I don't need to do it at this time. I just really want to see if this creation is going to work. Okay, so I have these. Let's go ahead and take a walk and see how it works on a banana plant before I go ahead and burn all those and cut all those strings, and before I drill more holes in the PVC pipe I just bought. They're about $11 a piece right now, over $1 a foot. Amazing what they want. They used to be like 49 cents a foot or something. Anyway, let's go. Okay, so I was standing over there before. That one had one. Now I just came over to this one. This is an ice cream banana plant. I got plenty of other bigger racks with some heavier bananas on them right now. But this is the closest. So I'm going to go ahead and do this before I cut more. I don't want to walk all the way down there. So I'm just going to take this like this. And let's see if it works. Okay, so I'm going to put this under and around. And okay, you always want to try to grab the plant where this is coming out, because if you go too low, it still could snap it in a heavy wind and rain. So always go closer to where this is going out if possible. On some of those real tall banana plants, you got no choice. Some of them you can't even prop up, but some of them you just have to go lower. But for now, I got this here, and you can see I did this one because you see it's leaning. The weight of this is actually pulling it down. So I want to stand it back up. So with the rope on there, there you go. Look how much higher this is, and look how straight, that banana plant is right now. It's straighter up. It's keeping it from coming back. And the string going around it is hugging it. And if the plant grows more, it's just going to get wider, and there's a lot of movement in there. Like this, when it's wedged, there might not be that much flexibility. So I'm thinking the string is a great idea. And then they'll be easier to take down, fold up, and haul somewhere else. Okay, so let's go make another one, and I'm going to go over to one of my heavier racks and do it. Okay, so I cut me the remainder of what I have left, which is enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. And I got some PVC pipe. Let me change out the bit. I'm going to drill some holes in it. Okay, so once again, I'm just going to come down about an inch or so. Okay, so now I got the bigger bit, and I'm going to drill out the holes. Now, I'm using PVC because I'm out of bamboo. If anybody's got some bamboo, let me know. I'll come cut it down, or you could give it to me. Plus, I really want to start growing my own bamboo that gets about an inch thick. I like it better, and it's a free supply. So if you have any, let me know. I'll come get some. Of course, you got to be local. All right, so let me utilize what I got here. I'll leave that one that cracked, and I'll have to redo it. Okay, so here's one right here. Okay, so let's take this and we'll go and prop up a larger banana rack. Okay, right over here is a larger banana rack. Got a lot of pollinators. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to try to prop this up. Hopefully I don't disturb all those pollinators. We'll see what happens. Okay, that's there. Now I'm going to push it up because you can see it's leaning. Okay, so that's propped up and secure. When these get bigger and plumper, they're going to push down and the rack is going to stay stable, and you won't have your whole plant come down, and you won't have your rack come down and snap the plant, which is a common problem with growers if you don't prop it up. So far I'm liking my new method, because if I did it like I did my others, the hole would be here about a foot, foot and a half down. That means this 10 foot, right now it's holding it up 10 foot. It would be only holding it up about 8.5 or 9 foot. So I'm liking this a lot better. I don't know why I didn't think of this a long time ago, but a good solution. There's no time like the present. So let me go ahead and get some more, because all around here there's a lot more banana plants to prop up. That's why I bought all those. So let me do all the work. I'll go ahead and prop some up and show you what it all looks like. Okay, so also what I noticed was after I put the string in, I could go ahead and grab a whole bunch by the string and grab it, to where with the other type I had to lift them up over my shoulder. They were unbalanced and they were hard to move. So this is a good plus. Okay, so right over here, this banana plant is leaning. And now it is propped up. Okay. So right over here, this banana plant is leaning. Watch when I straighten it. Okay, so as you can see, I propped it up. It's straight. It's not going to fall over. Thumbs up. Okay, so I went ahead and put a lot of these up. I got a few more to do. and I noticed I had some bananas ripening, some of them over ripening, and I also had one banana plant come down and crack. Wow, like a day before I was going to do this, because yesterday it was fine. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest this rack right here. You can see this one's ripe. The others are close to being ripe, so I'll take this down. And I'm going to go ahead and look at this. See that sap coming down? You don't want to get that on you. I did. I got some. It's sticky and it'll stain your clothes. So I want to get back here and I want to cut that down and chop and drop it. Okay, everything I touch is getting sticky now, but I'm just going to cut it up. See, I cut it into pieces. If I cut it into pieces, it'll decay faster. Okay, so I got this. Gonna go wash my hands in the pond. Okay, hands are all sticky, but this is gonna be a big rack. The butter's nice and fat, and there's a lot on there. Let me go ahead and prop this one up a little. Okay, meanwhile, over here, that's propped up. I'll prop it up better some other time. Oh. And right over here, I had two more racks that yellowed on me. Hopefully they're not overripe. And I propped up a whole bunch over there. If my hands weren't sticky, I'd go ahead and show you those. I'll show you at another time. I need to go wash off my hands and get these in the house and de-skin them and see what they look like. So hey, this is Sam, the Frugal Hugel Gardener. I hope you enjoyed my new technique for stringing the poles to prop up the banana plants. I'm utilizing 10-foot Schedule 40 PVC right up to the top inch. So I'm getting full 10 feet out of it instead of 8.5 or 9 feet. I'm liking it a lot better. It wraps around the plant and it seems like it's secured better, and it's not wedging the plant, so I'm liking it. So hey, if you learned something or if you liked my video, give me a like. That's the only way that I know you like them. And I'll continue to show you what I do around my permaculture, my garden, my hugelculture garden, and of course my banana plants. So with that said, hope to see you soon. Okay, hey, like I say, there's always bonus footage. I forgot to show you. This banana plant here has got a nice rack on it. The weight of it collapsed it one day before I got my PVC poles ready to prop it up. So it snapped. Right on in here, it snapped. You see that? So there's no saving it. So what I'm gonna do is I chopped off these bananas. I should be able to yellow them and eat them. Okay, so I put all that over there. I got that rack. I'm gonna bring it inside. I'm gonna put it on cardboard on the cool floor. I'm gonna let it go ahead and yellow. And when they're ready, I'm gonna peel them, freeze them, and use them in my shakes. I got those other 3 racks, so 4 racks I just harvested today. I had to harvest this one, and I had to harvest the other 3, 2 of which were starting to possibly overripe. We'll see how those look in a bit. So anyway, hey, give me a like. We'll talk to you soon.